Namaste. Welcome to eVidyalaya. In this video series, we will learn about Vedic maths. So, first of all, let's just start with the Sutra 1. Gradually, we will learn all sutras and their applications in particular calculations. And we will learn the beauty of maths, right? So, first of all, let's just start with this very first sutra called Ekadike Purve. It means by one. Let me just take another color. By one more than the previous one. Now, why such name has given and where we can use it? So, let's just start with the examples. Here, consider such divisions. Like this, any division wherein this denominator's ones digit should be 9, we can, and this numerator is 1, then we can divide it in our mind by using this sutra Ekadike Purve, and which is very fast and efficient also. So let's just start from this example. First of all, when Shankaracharya ji found this method, the method flow was like this. X is equal, just consider this very first digit, left hand side digit of the numerator as x. And in our mind, when we will divide this 1, consider instead of this denominator, consider it as x plus 1. Eventually it will become 2. So that means more than the previous one, right? Here, if we will see 1 divided by 29, and according to these two steps in our mind, we have to start with 1 by 3, which means more than the previous one, and this by 1. So, like this, the method name has been given by Shankaracharya ji as Ekadike Purve, and it by according to this by, we can assume that it is indicating methodology for division or multiplication, and here I will explain you this division example, right? So now let's just start dividing this. Okay, let me go to the next page, and here the example is 1 divided by 19, and as I say by 1 more than the previous one, in my mind I have to consider it like this. Instead of 190, just consider it as 1 divided by 2, and let's start dividing it by this method. So very first step here, if I try to divide 1 by 2, obviously I cannot divide, so I have to go with the fractions, right? Decimal point, put decimal point first, and here the quotient digit would become 0 and remainder would be 1. So set it like this as left hand side down to this 0. Now read this as a 10 and divide it by 2. Let me just try another color. So this 10 divided by 2 means here quotient dividend would be 5. So I will put it as a very next quotient digit as 5. No need to put remainder because it is 0. Now here we know that now we cannot have a more fractions, but ideally our example is 1 divided by 90. So by some trick we have to just continue dividing. So here in this case, put this 2 as very next quotient digit and take 1 as a remainder. And now consider this 12 and divide it by 2. So consider Okay, take this as 12 and divide it by 2. So my dividend would be 6 and here no remainder, right? So just put it as the very next quotient digit as 6 and no remainder. Now continue this way. If I divide this 6 by 2, here 3 2s are 6 and no remainder. So just put it as the very next quotient digit and continue dividing it by 2. So now if I divide this 3 by 2, obviously 1 and here remainder would be 1. So 1 and remainder would be 1. So consider this as 11 and now continue dividing by 2. So here it will go like this. 11 divided by 2 means 5 and here 10. So 1 would be the remainder and here put it like this. And now consider this as 15. So obviously we know that the answer would become 7 over here. How come? Because 2 sevens are 14 and our remainder would be 1 over here. So just put it like this. 7 and 1. Now consider this as 17 and like this you can continue till you get the repeating fractions. So here 8, 16 and remainder would be 1. So my quotient digit would become 8 and 18. If I consider 18, obviously 9. If I consider 9, then 4 and remainder would be 1. If I consider this 14, then 7, then 3, then 1 here. 13 divided by 2, if I continue like this, 6 and remainder would be 1. Then 8, then 4, 2, 1. Oh, now my fraction digit would repeat, so I can put it as I. And now just take this as your answer. Just ignore your remainder digits and put it quotient digits 0.0578794736842 and then it will repeat. So just quickly check using calculator whether our answer is right answer or not. 1 divided by 1, 9. Yes, it looks absolutely right answer. Let's just check one by one. 0.052631 57894736842105. Yes, it is repeating the fractions. So our answer is absolutely right answer. So that is the beauty of this Vedic maths. Even without calculator, without pen and paper, in your mind with a little more practice you can calculate such calculations you can do. So now just as a practice, let me take one more example. Okay, if I go with 1 divided by 29. So here in my mind I have to consider it as 1 divided by 3. And now with the Vedik Purvain method we can start dividing. So here first of all the decimal will come into picture. 0 we will consider as quotient digit and 1 would become remainder and put it like this. Now consider this as 10 and divide it by 3. So here 3 3s are 9, remainder would be 1. So like put 3 over here, remainder would be here, and then just consider it as 13 and divide it by 3. So here 4 and here 12 and remainder would be 1. So put it over here. Like this we can go again. This is a 14 and if I take 14 divided by 3, so here 4 again and 12, but remainder would be 2. So 4 and 2, put it like this. Now 3 exa 24. I'm just putting my quotient digit and remainder digit now. So 3 2s are 6, remainder would be 2, 7, 1, 5, 2, 25, 8, 1, 18 means 6, then here 3, 2. Now, okay, now we cannot divide it further. We cannot have more fractions, but ideally our original example is 1 divided by 29. So somehow we should manage that trick. Put it 0 over here, consider it as 20 and start continue with the same way, dividing the same way, continue dividing the same way, so it will become 6 and 2 would be the remainder. Now 26, 8, 2 would be remainder, 28, 9, 1 would be remainder, 19, 6, 1 would be remainder. Like this you can continue. So here let me just put my answer 0.0344827586206896 and we can continue like this, but quickly just check our answer. 1 divided by 29 and here the answer 0.0344827586206896 and we can continue taking more fractions. But ideally our answer is absolutely right answer, right? So you can continue practicing such divisions using Ekadikein Purvain, and in next video I will explain you Nikhilam Sutra, the very next sutra of Vedic maths. Till then, bye bye, take care and enjoy.